Hi, everyone. I'm Sabrina Dhami. This is 13 Now, your afternoon update on this Monday, August 22nd. And we start with a check on the forecast. We are expecting some much needed rain in parts of the capital region. So let's bring in meteorologist Paul Cayano. We had that hot weekend, Paul. And I felt maybe a sprinkle yesterday afternoon, but hopefully just a sign of things to come.
Yeah, there was some showers. You know what? Earlier in the weekend, Sabrina, some places got some pretty good downpours. We even had a flood warning for southwestern Albany County, northern Greene County. So it only goes to show you that some places are just stay hot and humid the whole weekend without anything, and other places get downpours. But that's the way this summer has gone, and largely most of us have missed a lot of the appreciable precipitation. So we'll see if we can't get some of that in here over the next couple of days. Let's see what's going on outside right now. Well, step one, we have clouds, and that's what's going on out in Albany downtown right now on the CDPHP first warning cam. Temperatures are struggling through the 70s and toward 80. You can see officially it's 79 in Albany. A lot of 70s showing up across the region with a lot of clouds and only spotty showers. To this point, we really haven't seen any beneficial rains, just some passing sprinkles and showers. The steadiest precipitation and the heaviest stuff in our area right now coming through southern Berkshire County, approaching Great Barrington. That looks like it's going to ride right up 7 toward Lee and Lenox at the outlets, and eventually Pittsfield will get involved in some of that. But look at the circulation around a low pressure center in western New York. It's initiating additional showers and storms across most of the state and down into Pennsylvania. That thing is only going to slowly head over us later today, tonight, and tomorrow, which means we'll have opportunities over the next 24, even 30 hours to get involved in some more beneficial rainfall. So while it will not rain the whole time, certainly scattered showers and storms will be in the forecast right on into the day on Tuesday. The next several hours, I wouldn't go out today without the umbrella if you want to stay dry. Not that it's going to rain the whole time, but these passing showers are going to be up and down all afternoon long. Temperatures will start to slide back through the 70s, and you'll see on the hour-by-hour forecast how we will have some breaks of dry weather, but also these periods of showers that'll be moving through tonight, tomorrow, even into tomorrow night. But look what happens on Wednesday. This whole thing lifts out of here, and we go back to a whole bunch of sunshine, which will carry over into Thursday as well. So the forecast will show cooler than usual temperatures during the day, a little bit mild and muggy overnight in the 60s with scattered showers and storms both tonight and tomorrow. Then things get more summer-like around here on Wednesday and Thursday, mid to high 80s, a lot of sun. Another front on Friday will bring us a chance for more scattered showers and storms, not an all-day rain here, but the weekend, like most others this summer, is going to shape up nice with lots of sunshine and temperatures back into the 80s. Sabrina.
I think people across the board, Paul, are ready for a good soaking just all across the capital region. We just need it so badly.
Yeah, we need a better storm system than the one we have. We need something that produces just a general steady rain for several hours. This is still more of a summer-like pattern where you see some of this convection pop up and you get a shower, even a downpour, and then it just goes away. But we don't get these multiple hours of rain, which is really what we need.
All right, Paul, we will see you starting live at 4. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, the fight over Albany's Central Warehouse is now spreading to the New York State Capitol. Lawmakers are using the eyesore as an example to address property neglect and abandonment. Tessa Bentulin is investigating this, and she is in the 13 Now studio. Tessa, the saga continues with this.
That's what I was saying earlier to our photog. This is the best way to say it. The saga continues for the fight over the Central Warehouse, and now state leaders are using it as an example, basically saying they don't want other communities to have to deal with something like this. So they're taking 3 bills that they would like the governor to sign. That includes allowing a city to either themselves or a housing nonprofit take over a problem property if the original owner is not addressing the issues that were filed against them. Local governments could repossess abandoned properties and require landlords to send the city a copy of their permit that a rental unit has been inspected before someone lives in it. Now, clearly, the Central Warehouse has never gotten to that point. And we spoke to Assemblyman John McDonald, and he says the eyesore could have had a life, but it doesn't. And now we're being told that the bill has passed both the Assembly and the Senate and will soon be sent to Governor Kathy Hochul. McDonald tells us he's mildly confident she will sign them into law. We'll have more on this at 4 o'clock, and we're also going to be speaking with the owner of the warehouse, Evan Blum. He'll tell us his thoughts about the press conference and his side of it.
Yeah, right before coming in here, Tessa, you just got off the phone with him.
Yeah, and he said he's not so happy with what they had to say. He says a lot of what they were addressing has nothing to do with him. And one of the bigger questions I want to ask him is why keep up this fight? Why keep this building? Why not just give it away? And that's something I'm hoping he'll give us an answer to.
We look forward to hearing the response starting live at 4. Tessa Bentulin here in the 13 Now studio. Tessa, thank you very much for that update. Another update we are following today. Cohoes firefighters were back at the scene of a weekend apartment fire today. The flames rekindled at the 50 Manor Sites apartment. Here's the latest on video from there. The original fire broke out late last night. The Cohoes fire chief says the apartment where the fire started was vacant. A neighboring tenant called when the power went out, and when she went to reset her breaker, she smelled smoke. Cause of this fire remains under investigation today. Well, an employee at a local animal shelter is recovering in a hospital this afternoon. Police say she was attacked by 2 dogs at the Ayers Animal Shelter in Montgomery County. Dan Levy is here in the 13 Now studio following this story. Dan, what did we learn? What happened here?
Sabrina, this is a very disturbing story. For all dog lovers, or even if you don't love dogs, nobody ever wants to see this happen. You know, one of the daily routines at any animal shelter is to make sure the dogs get out of the cages every day and they get some exercise. And that's apparently what one of the employees at the Ayers shelter in the town of Root in Montgomery County was doing this morning. And then something went wrong. Something spooked the dogs. 2 of the dogs attacked her. I'm told the injuries are fairly serious, although thankfully they're not life-threatening. But she was airlifted to Albany Medical Center. She's being treated for those injuries right now. Wasn't able to get a condition. Now, I was up there at the shelter and I inspected the grounds and I saw the dogs. Dogs appear to be Golden Labs or Golden Lab mixes. And I'm told that they're part of an ongoing criminal investigation with authorities up there, that these dogs were seized from a property recently, suspected of abusing the animals. And so there was a lot they couldn't say. They know a lot, but they didn't want to jeopardize that ongoing investigation. Now, could that have triggered the attack? Were the dogs high strung because of their current or previous situation? We don't know yet right now. I've got to call into the Mohawk Hudson Humane Society because I want to find out how typical or how atypical an attack like this might be, because the last thing we want to do is shine a negative light on shelter animals. Because look, I have rescue animals from the shelter, love them. They're great, good-natured, good-tempered. We don't want people to think that, but there was something apparently wrong with these dogs. And bottom line, thank goodness the woman will recover, but it's just got to be a horrifying experience for her and all of the other shelter employees.
I think you're absolutely right that people overall, this for all animal lovers, dog lovers, this is really going to be tough to hear about this, because these are good people helping dogs and animals who would have no other place to go, coming from some horrible conditions in many cases.
Indeed. That's exactly the case. These people are there for the right reasons. They care for animals. When dogs come from bad situations, they make sure they find loving forever homes. And these dogs were, in that in-between stage. And it's very unfortunate, very disturbing.
We will hear more details on this, Dan, starting live at 4. Thank you very much for being here with us in the 13 Now studio. New York's second primary is set for tomorrow, primary number 2 for us for this season. The August primary, of course, is happening because of the state appeals court ruling that the state's Democratic-drawn congressional map was unconstitutionally favorable to Democrats and needed to be redrawn. The new maps have radically changed several districts. The big races we are following tomorrow: the special election to replace now Lieutenant Governor Antonio Delgado in Congress, that is the 19th congressional district, and the Democratic primary race to face off against Elise Stefanik in November's general election. We are planning for extensive coverage for tomorrow for this second primary day, and we will have that for you, of course, starting tonight, leading into tomorrow with an extended version in our nightly news there. Okay, that is your 13 Now update on this Monday afternoon. I'm Sabrina Dhami. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on air on News Channel 13, starting live at 4.